LisaRaye McCoy, your child is broken. Do you have any idea how that happened?
No.
Oh my God. When a woman has a broken heart and a broken soul, and that woman then has children, it's traveling. How do you see the brokenness?
I see the depression, I see a lack of maturity, but I gave her a pass because I wasn't the maturest. Well, I'm supposed to break my neck and be when everybody else want me to be there?
You ain't present anywhere in your life. The lights are on and nobody's home.
Everyone thought LisaRaye and her daughter Kai had the perfect mother-child relationship, especially after watching them on The Real McCoy. On TV, they were inseparable, laughing together, shopping, and sharing heartfelt hugs. Lisa talked constantly about how proud she was of Kai and how strong their bond was. But according to Kai herself, much of that closeness was just for the cameras. In a recent interview, Kai let it slip that their reality show smiles hid a far more complicated truth. Off-screen, they drifted apart, and Lisa's idea of showing love sometimes felt more like a performance than genuine care. Fans might remember the birthday episode where Lisa hid $100 bills all over Kai's body for a scavenger hunt. Each time Kai found a bill, they shared a kiss, a dozen or more kisses. To some viewers, it seemed sweet. To Kai, it crossed a line into awkward territory. Lisa's affection didn't stop there. On multiple occasions, she planted long, lingering kisses on Kai's face, gestures Kai now describes as over-the-top and embarrassing. While Lisa saw it as open affection, Kai felt uncomfortable and trapped by her mother's need for attention. Kai is Lisa's only daughter, born from her brief relationship with Kenji Pace, a man so private the internet barely knows what he looks like. After Kai arrived, Lisa married NFL player Tony Martin in 1992, but that marriage ended quickly. Then, in 2006, Lisa became the first lady of Turks and Caicos when she wed Michael Missick. That relationship also fell apart, leaving Kai as the one constant in her mother's life. When Lisa moved back to Hollywood, she launched The Real McCoy in 2011 to showcase her life as a single mom, actress, and entrepreneur. She wanted to highlight her reality, and naturally that meant featuring Kai as her sidekick. At first, that TV show charmed viewers. Seeing a proud mom guiding her daughter's first steps into the fashion world felt heartwarming. Lisa encouraged Kai to model, connected her with plus-size clothing lines, and used her own industry contacts to open doors. But behind the scenes, Lisa often swooped in to take credit for Kai's successes. Teams working with Kai would remind Lisa that they were there to support her daughter, not to help Lisa rewrite her own story through Kai's achievements. Kai appreciated her mother's ambition, but bristled at the idea that every opportunity she got was only because of Lisa's name. As she grew older, she began to feel like a shadow rather than a person. "I loved having my mom in my corner," Kai said, "but I didn't want to live in her spotlight." Tensions rose even higher when Lisa suggested sending Kai to boarding school. She explained it as giving Kai independence and a chance to focus on her studies, but Kai felt abandoned instead. During those years apart, their communication dwindled and resentment quietly built. Kai tried to rationalize her mother's absence. "She's busy," she'd tell herself. But in private, she felt hurt that Lisa would choose to send her away rather than be present. When The Real McCoy followed Kai back to Hollywood after boarding school, viewers saw them working on the next phase of Kai's modeling career. But Kai looked uneasy, and crew members whispered that Lisa wanted to control every detail, which photos to post, what events to attend, even how Kai should pose on the runway. What Lisa saw as good parenting, guiding her daughter through a tough industry, Kai experienced as pushing and overshadowing. By the time Kai entered her 20s, she began to speak up. On the show Love Fix My Life, she admitted she was lost, uncertain about her direction, and unsure where her own dreams ended and her mother's plans began. Lisa, however, dismissed Kai's crisis as laziness. She told producers that her daughter was just too comfortable relying on her rather than stepping out to build a life of her own. That response hurt Kai deeply. She needed empathy, not judgment. She longed for a mother who would help her find her path, not criticize her when she struggled. At 30 years old, Kai finally felt brave enough to claim her independence. But she also carried years of confusing mixed messages. "I love you," said her mother, "but don't forget I'm in charge." Today, both Lisa and Kai are reflecting on that time. Kai's honesty has reshaped how fans view their relationship. Many have reached out to share their own stories of mothers who gave too much control or used affection as a way to hold on. Others worry about Kai's healing journey now that her voice is heard. For her part, Lisa has acknowledged that she may have taken things too far. She says she's learning to step back and give Kai space, something she never did when her daughter was growing up. She's also facing her own history: 2 failed marriages, public disputes with family, and the constant pressure of fame. All those experiences may have fueled her need to hold Kai close, perhaps more tightly than a mother should. As Kai builds her own life, few see her as a model, a mother, and a person with her own dreams. She's finding the balance Lisa couldn't provide. Their story is a reminder that love doesn't always look like grand gestures or on-camera hugs. Sometimes real care means stepping aside, listening, and trusting a child to find her own way. No longer a TV act, their relationship is evolving in private. They're rebuilding trust, redefining boundaries, and exploring what healthy affection really means. For Lisa, it's about learning when to lead and when to follow. For Kai, it's about discovering her strength outside her mother's orbit. And for all of us, it's proof that the strongest bonds can bend, but with honesty and respect, they can also heal and grow.
I can do it. I promise you, then I can do it.
You're cheating. Already. Cheating.
Lisa was sucking on her daughter's face like she was her man, and it was giving obsessed and not in a good way.
On Lisa Raye, the real McCoy, Lisa has decided to celebrate her daughter's 21st birthday by hiding 21 $100 bills all over her body and making her daughter find them. After the icky scavenger hunt, Lisa gets a kiss from her daughter for each of the $100 bills she finds. I just wanted to prepare you. This is a mother and a daughter, and we did not add the porn music.
If she was gonna get all that money, I was gonna get all my kisses. Thanks.
Even when fans called her out on it, Lisa Raye just stuck to her guns. Kai was her only child, and she didn't see anything wrong with showing affection for her child the way she did.
This is my child, and this is what I know for damn sure came out of me. So you can never love your child enough, you know what I mean? So I just try to show every parent out there that you can really just love on your kids until they're 20.
People are talking about how Lisa Raye's relationship with her daughter, Kai, may have serious problems. Some fans believe Lisa has been too controlling and self-focused, painting herself as the perfect mother while keeping Kai dependent. Critics point to Lisa's on-camera kisses, sometimes every few minutes on their reality show, as a sign of an unhealthy need for attention, more than genuine affection. Imagine being in Kai's shoes. You grow up missing your mom's presence, sent to boarding schools because Lisa was busy or distant, and then see her showering you with public displays of love just for the cameras. That can leave a person feeling confused, grateful for support, yet resentful for the times they felt alone. At 30, Kai is an adult, and she's admitted the constant TV affection felt more like control than comfort. Now, many believe she may need professional help to shake off that codependency and establish her own sense of self. Relationships aren't always smooth, and it seems the universe is signaling something important here. Even as Lisa defends her parenting choices, viewers point out that perfect parenting doesn't exist. Admitting mistakes can be the first step toward real healing. If Lisa can recognize that Kai deserves space to grow, and if Kai can express what she needs, they might rebuild trust from the ground up. Have you seen Lisa Raye's reality show? What did you think about their dynamic? Did you notice the constant hugs and kisses? Do you agree that those moments felt more performative than heartfelt? Or do you think Lisa was just an affectionate mom who went overboard on camera? Share your experiences and opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next deep dive into celebrity families and the real stories behind the headlines. See you next time.